Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. When we want to get something, then actions are involved. Suppose you want to go to Baga beach. So you can't simply sit here. You have to walk. If you want to have more sugar in your tea, then you have to add. Action is involved. If something is dirty, then action is required. We have to clean it. Because you want something. But if something is already there, and yet you are not able to find it. So, the rule is, all gains are through knowledge. Through actions, you don't get anything. Through actions, you create something. Like a boy and a girl, they fall in love. They don't rise in love. They fall in love. Because it is an action. The mother does not fall in love with the child, but the mother has love. So the love between the boy and the girl is an action, a verb, and the love for the mother, for the child, is an experience. Experience is already there. When a first timer is taken care of by the mother, mother-in-law, husband, they will be telling 101 instructions to that lady. Don't do this, don't do that, do this, do that, etc. They never tell, love your child. Because love is a noun, not an action. And therefore, it never begins, it never ends. Exactly the same way, the meditation is a verb or a noun. If it is a verb, normally it is taken as a verb. So, they will like to do meditation. Any action, whatever you may do, will last only for a short period of time. It cannot last 24/7. And therefore, what such people who are doing meditation, what they do, they will be doing meditation for half an hour, and rest of the day frustration. You will see those who are doing meditation, they are more miserable than those who are happy-go-lucky. Because those who want to do meditation, they want something. When you want, you are a beggar. Therefore, the first misunderstanding about meditation, we have to remove. Meditation is not an act, but it is an experience. That being an experience will last always. It will never be lost. But when you do any action, it will be for a short period of time. And then there will be always evaluation. Yesterday's meditation was solid. Today it is liquid. And then we want to repeat something which we liked. And we want to avoid something which we don't like. So meditation becomes a struggle. And then our mind starts working. See? Actually, yesterday's meditation was good. Why today's meditation is not good? So we find out. Yesterday when I got up, whom I saw the first? See? I saw my neighbor, very nice girl. Meditation was good. But today, why it is not good? What happened? Again, I start imagining. Whom did I see early in the morning? Oh, this morning I went to shave. And I saw myself early in the morning. See, friends, this is how, when you want to repeat something, it happens. Therefore, friends, remember this basic. Meditation is not an act to be performed, but an experience to be lived 24/7. Now, for this, it is a process of learning, not doing. If we cannot learn from our own experiences, even God cannot teach us. And if we are bent upon learning from every single experience of our life, then even God cannot stop us. So what is meditation therefore? Meditation is a continuous, unbroken system of learning from every single experience of life. That is meditation. So for that, you don't require a yoga mat. You don't require funny kind of trousers. No. You don't require a particular direction that you have to swaha. A particular type of place. No. The 24/7. Now, when this learning process is recognized as meditation, then we are now learning from the world outside and learning from the experiences inside. So what we have to learn first from the world outside? See, the thing which I learned, I am telling you. This world has always been like this. There is nothing new ever happened. Therefore, is there any option or a choice whether this world should be like this or that? No. What is the wisdom? Accept as it is and do not react in life. So the first beginning of meditation is we stop reacting in life under any situation. It's very simple, friends. But how we should stop reacting? Our Mahamantra tells you this. What is world? World is only out of the five. One is Satchidananda, Asti Bhati Priya, and Nama Rupa, name and form. Satchidananda Asti Bhati Priya is Brahman, Adyatrayam Brahma Rupam, Jagat Rupam Tatodvayam. The name and the form is the world. Like Ornaments are the world and gold is divine. Ornament will keep on changing their name, form, etc. Gold remains the same. So if the world is name and form, then we have to understand when we are moving in this world, what do we experience? We experience either names or forms. Be very attentive, a very subtle topic. Forms are outside. This is a phone. This phone doesn't know it is a phone. It is inert. Whether it is iPhone or U-phone, phone has no problem. So the forms are outside and the name is inside. So when it is said, the world is name and form, what does it mean? It means the world is not only outside, it is equally inside. If I am fed up of somebody, this is what our Vrushali does. When she is fed up of somebody, she comes to Mumbai and makes me fed up. So if I am fed up of somebody, I will go away. But if I am fed up of my own mind, जाऊं तो जाऊं कहाँ? Where will I go? Because wherever I go, there I am, my mind. And you will see, we have to work on our mind. If the cloth has got a stain, we cannot remove the stain by chanting Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. You have to use the appropriate stain remover. If there is a wound on the skin, you cannot remove the wound by chanting the Lord's name. You have to apply proper medicine. In the same manner, if there is an issue in the mind, what is the issue of the mind? Issue of the mind is wrong thinking. So, issues of the mind can be sorted out by right thinking. If you observe your own mind at this moment, how much at peace you are. You have not done asana, you have not done pranayam, you have not given any charity. Because your mind is at peace. Therefore, living in meditation means what? Our mind should be always at peace, but not going to sleep. This example is given by Bhagavan Sri Krishna in Bhagavad Gita in the second chapter, when he says, Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati sayyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato munehe. That reality to which the ignorant people are sleeping, to that reality the wise man is awakened, and that illusory world to which the ignorant people are awake, to that illusory world the wise man is sleeping. So if the world is name and form, and we have to live in this world, means what? You cannot do anything in the external world, the forms. It is not under our control. So what can be done? We have to do, or we can work it out inside. Now, how do we work inside? When you know something or when you come across something, then how do we respond or react? So the world enters our mind. That means the forms and the name, they unite. Only a girl is not a samsar, only the husband is not a samsar. When they come together, then samsar begins. Similarly, external world, if it has entered the mind, that means form and the name have united. Then the samsara begins. There was a motorcycle accident. These days, philosophers, these days, the youngsters have no control over themselves. And their parents also give such expensive motorcycles. They can run at 500 kilometers per hour. But our roads are not like that. But who will teach? Parents are like that, and the boys are like that. No, we are talking about your son. My son! Earlier, that man was a philosopher. The moment, the form and the name, they merge together, samsara begins. Where the samsara happens, samsara is not outside. Samsara is inside. And where inside? In our mind. So, for the physical problems, there are physical means to remove or sort out the problem. Similarly, for the mind's problem, the only way is learning, is no other way. Therefore, if we are living in meditation 24/7, our process of learning will be continuous. But instead of learning, we complain. Common thing. Swamiji, whenever we are in the class, everything is so simple and so clear. The moment we go out and put on our shoes, everything is forgotten. What should be done? Don't put on your shoes. Then put on somebody else's shoes. That is why our tradition is, when you go to the temple, put on old dilapidated slippers. And when such thing is over, select from the available lot and go. You have learned meditation. Stop complaining. Therefore, what is meditation? Living at zero complaint level. On that also complain. Complain भी नहीं करने देते. What can you do? This is in our hands, whether we complain or we don't complain. Now, how it happens and how it can be avoided. See? When the world is entering our bosom, that time the two gateways are open. Eyes are open, the forms enter. And the names or the sounds enter when ears are open. Now see the fun. If I don't want to look at you, If you want to get rid of you, I can close my eyes. You can't enter. But we have no faculty that by our own choice we can switch off our ears. They remain open. Unless you are um, conveniently hard of hearing. There are conveniently hard of hearing people. मतलब की बात समझ लेते. Otherwise, I don't hear anything. See? So, the world enters in us through the forms and the names. Now, when the world enters in us through names and through the eyes and ears, now we have got options. Option is we react or we don't react. Now, what we have been doing in our whole life? देखो, सुनो, बकबक करते रहो. We have to talk. We have to comment. We have to give advice. We have to ask. That has become our second nature. And this is how the world enters our mind and we go away from ourselves. Therefore, this mantra, which is from Anandamayi Ma, देखो सुनो मत बोलो. So, seeing and hearing is not creating problem. When seeing and hearing is reacted upon by two options, it is good, it is not good, it is required, it is not required. Other than these two options, there is no third option. We have to discover the third option, third dimension. देखो सुनो मत बोलो. This is only process of learning. We are not doing anything. So when we comment in any way on anything that comes across us, what exactly is happening inside? Like yesterday, we went to the beach side and we were looking at the sea, but we were experiencing the waves. Attention was on the waves. Now, are the waves coming from outside? No. They come from the sea itself. Don't come from outside. Then what is outside? Outside there is some cause. Heavy winds. If the winds are heavy, they will be dashing against the surface and the waves come. Exactly the same way. Worldly objects, they are plentifully available. No problem. But about one particular object or person, the winds come. What are the winds? Oh, this object is very good. I think I don't have that object, therefore I am not happy. One way or the other, I must get it. These winds of desire, they come and start dashing against the mind. And then the reactions start coming. Now, where from the winds come? And what are those? That about which we have no knowledge, we don't desire that. How simple it is. Just observe our own everyday experience. Keeping this in view, the telemarketing people on the TV, they do this only. They will be putting some kinds of gadgets, kitchen gadgets, If you have this kind of mop, it will be cleaning in no time, and it is very expensive. If you buy in the market, MRP is 21,000. But if you call right now on this number, you will get it for 2100, and that lady jumps out of her purse and then immediately call, and that number never goes wrong. Correct. And you order and it comes. Now, who is that lady who has got half a dozen servants at home and she doesn't know even how to lift a glass of milk? Somebody has to give her. Now that gadget has come. So what for? See? But if it is said, don't buy that, immediate reaction comes. So when it was not known about that gadget, there was no desire. So what are the rules? Knowing. See? So, janati, ichhati. Knowing, then desiring, and then action, doing. These are the three stages through which our mind starts reacting in this world. That about which we do not know anything, we don't desire. That about which we know anything, positive, negative, there also the desires are of the similar kind. And in this manner, our mind starts reacting, and the reaction of the mind creates desires, and that desire becomes a burden on our mind, and therefore the divine that we are is covered by that garbage of desires. Remember, we do not get anything in meditation. Many places they have got this funny notion. Once it happened in Mumbai, many years before. Now that judge is no more. Very good friend of mine, recently expired. So he has organized 2 days talks on meditation for the judges in Mumbai. So when I went to their place, they said, Swamiji, please teach us meditation for removing tensions. We are all under tension, lot of cases, and for that we want to practice meditation. I said, what is his name? Oh, he is Justice Agrawal. I said, you are justice, but you give judgment. What is the difference between a justice, not A, what is the difference between justice and judgment? See? Do we do justice to the case, or we give judgment? What is judgment? Good or bad? Exactly the same way. You want to do meditation. And what is meditation? Meditation is not an act. That is what you want to do. And meditation is for those who are grown up in their process of inquiry and thinking. Those who are reacting to every small little things, how they will ever learn meditation? Yeah. Therefore, meditation is we stop reacting in the world. So देखो, सुनो, मत बोलो. You are living in meditation. And this equipoise can be maintained 24/7. because you are not doing anything. It is happening. When the scientist discovers something, the discovery is not through action. The discovery is through recognition of the phenomenon. The common example is that of the Newton. Although it is wrong, but this is we have to understand only. So imagine if I were with Newton when he went to the garden and saw the apple falling down. Along with him, I was there. What I would have done? Pick it up. We know only one thing, act. But he started thinking, why it has not gone up, why it has come down. Therefore, what is the word used? Scientific discovery. Meaning, it is already there. You are not creating anything. Science does not create. Science reveals what is already there. See? Therefore, if you see the various Olympic award winners, they are where from? Where the brains have migrated from the cranium to the patella, patiala, physical. They can't have anything higher in their thinking. I used to go to BITS Pilani many years before. And one day, one teacher came. He said, Swami, do you recognize me? I said, no. No, I was your student. You used to teach us yoga, and I was attending that. I said, very good. Then complain. Leaving in meditation is stop complaining. He complained. Swamiji, here nobody comes for the yoga classes, nobody comes for the swimming, no nothing. I am a yoga teacher here. I said, you are here for what? You have got your wife, children, yes. You have to maintain them, yes. You are here for earning your salary. Do you get your salary? Yes. Relax. But why they don't come? I said, do you want to know? I said, if you want to teach yoga, go to Patiala. In Patiala, all the brains have shifted to the patella. You know patella? The disc on your knee. It's called patella. It's called as a patella. Those who are able to contemplate and those who are able to dive deep beyond the obvious, they will be able to understand this. So what is meditation? Dekho, suno, mat bolo. That doesn't mean. What happened to you? Pata nahi, since I got realized, I am feeling very bored. No. When you see the cartoons, do you get bored? That is the reason I don't get bored. So whatever you understand is your choice. I didn't say anything. Meditation. See, my friends, life is so simple, but we struggle. And in that, then anger comes, frustration comes. Now, to understand this principle, we'll do some few experiments. So what is meditation? Dekho, suno, mat bolo. This is meditation. First, recognize, understand. We have no control over the world. Where from the sounds come, we have no control. Like here, this AC humming is coming. We have no control. But we should have control over ourselves. So what is meditation? Very simple. Do not talk to yourself. Did I tell, don't look at the world? Let the eyes be open. See everything. No comments. When we talk to ourselves, mind is reduced from divinity to devil. What are words and what is mind? Mind is like the waters, and the words are like ice cubes. Ice cubes are many, water is one. Ice cubes are grossified water. When we talk to ourselves, mind is reduced to the lower degree. Now, water can remain without becoming ice. Can the ice be without water? What is the truth? Water or ice? What is the truth? Mind or the words? Therefore, when we consciously work on this, देखो सुनो मत बोलो. We don't have to close our eyes and run away from the realities of life. Live 24/7. Normal. Nobody should even suspect that we are walking spiritual path. Spiritual evolution is not becoming extraordinary. Remain ordinary. Like water is ordinary. It can adopt any shape, any place, any size. But ice cubes, they require a container of their own shape. Otherwise, So what is meditation? Stop talking to yourself. So it is a process of undoing, not doing. Talking is an action. The speech is a karmendriya. Talking is an action. So don't talk to yourself, meaning you are remaining as mind. Knowledge happens in the mind. Mind reacts. Reaction of the mind is through words. And when we come across something and then we comment, we talk, we appreciate, we depreciate, whatever, immediately the mind is reduced from the mind status to the Next one, the word status. And when words are created, samsara begins. See the funny part. The forms are outside, samsara is created inside. When I see something or somebody, I like, I dislike, I make a comment, that person or that thing doesn't know whether we like or dislike. Samsara is inside. Suppose I dislike somebody, a wrong word. Suppose I hate somebody. Never use that word, it's a very dirty word. So, if I hate somebody, now that somebody doesn't know, and you want to avoid him, and he'll come, oh my God, kya super. So what is happening? He is happily saying, early morning. So where is samsara? Samsara is not outside, my friends. Samsara is inside, in our mind. Recognize this. Living with this recognition is living in meditation. Oh, we were thinking meditation class means there should be yoga mattress and then Padmasan or Lotus Asan or one different. Nothing. So, देखो सुनो मत बोलो. We talk first to ourselves and then we talk to others. I should not say and then we say. When you know I should not say, why don't you keep the mouth shut? But when the pressure comes, then you cannot hold it. It has to purgate and then regret. See, my friends, therefore, what is meditation? Now do it for 1 minute. For 1 minute, do not talk to yourself. Is going on in the mind. Swamiji, 1 minute is over. I can hear it. If we can remain silent without talking for 1 minute, it can be extended for a longer period of time, and ultimately that will become our second nature. When we do not talk to ourselves, mind is free from reactions. Now, next step, be attentive. Mind is knowledge. Chaitanya or consciousness is also knowledge. Now, what is the difference between the two? Mind is knowledge with thoughts, and Chaitanya or consciousness is knowledge free from thoughts. Husband is man, and man is also man. What is the difference between the two? Husband and a man. Husband carrying the um, case of wife, and the man is without any case. Like a dagger or a sword is in a case, isn't it? So, husband is a man encased in the case of the wife. And therefore, every time the sword has to come out, has to ask, should I go out? No, no, better, yeah. As much the husband and man are essentially man, that much mind and consciousness are essentially consciousness. But as the man is reduced to the husband to the same extent, the consciousness is reduced to the mind. What is the reason? The reason is we give importance to something. Otherwise, tell me, healthy, intelligent, successful, free, young boy, why should he think of getting married? Because what a life without a wife. A sense of incompleteness. And after marriage, what a life because of the wife. Tone changes. Now, who is miserable? Not the man, but the husband. So, consciousness is man, mind is husband. Then what is to be done? Go to sleep. So, when the husband goes to sleep, he reverts back to the man status. Upanishad says, Tatra mata amata bhavati, pita apita bhavati. In deep sleep, we are neither mother, father, brother, anybody. Because the case is dropped. And therefore, in deep sleep, we are all happy without having anything. What is meditation? The happiness is your essential nature. You don't have to seek happiness. We have to express happiness in life. That is meditation. Nobody can help us in this. But the problem is, we want something or the other. Till such time, we have the burden of wanting something or the other, we will be struggling to get something. Struggle. No. And how it starts? It starts from this. Dekho, suno, bolte raho. Have you seen that? It is so beautiful. And you know, it is very less expensive. There it is very expensive. It is very nice. And we buy it. And then we never use it. Therefore, friends, the first step to understand and practice this knowledge is stop talking to yourself. That is in our hands. We cannot remove the things in the world. No, no, because of that I feel desire. Then don't, it should be removed from the world. No, you have no right on the world. Now, to make this, again do it once. For 1 minute, do not talk to yourself. Then I'll add one more parameter. Start. Don't talk to yourself. Now add one more parameter. Listen to silence. How the silence can be heard? When you remain indifferent to the sounds. So two things together. Here, there is every likelihood that those who have never learnt these basics, either they will be struggling or they will say it is impossible. But if you are able to hold without going to sleep, meditation is living sleep. You are very much living in this world, but you are sleeping to the world. That means hearing is happening, but hearer is not born. Therefore, there is no impact. But how it is going to do is very difficult. It is not difficult. You are expert in that. How many times we have heard satsang? कुछ फर्क पड़ा? That means hearing without a hearer is our expertise. So apply this in every walk of life. When we thus stop reacting, then the truth is revealed. See, friends, scientific discovery is already there. All the laws of nature are already there. They were covered by ignorance. What the scientists do is to uncover by removing the wrong notions. And after it is established, thereafter also, you will continue to see what was earlier. But now your knowledge will be different. Like before the humanity knew, they were thinking that the sun rises and sunsets. But in our Vedic literature, astrology, etc., they knew the earth is moving around the sun. And therefore, sunrise and sunset takes place. So when they say, and when we accept it, yes, sun never rises or sets, it is the movement of the earth which is superimposed on the sun. After knowing this, you are a scientist, after knowing this, you will continue to have the same experience. Experience will not change. And earlier, we were obsessed. Sunrise and sunset are real. Now, we'll see the same thing, but we will not accept it as real. Take second example. The sky is blue. Earlier, it was taken sky is blue. After we discovered that it is the optical illusion, because vision has got a limit. Beyond that, it cannot go. So that limit, when it is reached, the blueness comes in front of the eyes. After we are known that it is optical illusion, thereafter also we continue to see the sky blue. We will also say the sky is blue, but we will know sky is not blue. Why? Because that which appears but does not exist is an illusion. And illusions can be sorted out only by one technique. The technique is recognition of the illusion as an illusion is the only way to get out of illusion. You cannot change illusions. You cannot undo illusions. You cannot destroy illusions. You cannot improve illusions. You cannot run away from illusions. Only way is recognition of the illusion as an illusion is the only way. Thereafter, play the game of life. So, playing the game of life, recognizing the illusory nature of our life and experiences is the only way to live in meditation 24/7. Can we imagine harvesting mirage waters to sort out the problems of potable waters in this world? We cannot. Because mirage waters appear but don't exist. In the same manner, this world where we are suffering and enjoying, first of all, find out the status of this world. Then we come to know that all what we have been doing was trying to fill in the pot by pouring the water, but the pot is kept upside down, Shirshasana. When you do Shirshasana in yoga and then listen, the pot is upside down. Nothing will go inside. See, my friends, therefore, correct understanding of the phenomena of life reveals the hidden divinity that we are to ourselves. We don't have to demonstrate it to the world. You must have seen in many yoga conferences, which I attended quite a number of them, on the stage, somebody will come and do the performance of asanas. Is yoga a performance or a practice? And then 3-4 students will come. Then it is the lotus. Then 2 students will be standing like this, one in between, one over that thing, and yoga. Don't get lost in that. Therefore, we have to live 24/7 in meditation. That is Jivan Mukti, liberated while you are alive. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.